When we see a car crash, our first instinct is usually to ask, okay, whose fault was that? But what if that's not even the right question? Today, we're going to break down a single traffic incident to show you something pretty powerful. An accident is rarely just one person's mistake. A lot of the time, it's a failure of the entire system.
So picture this. It's a chaotic scene. You've got a car coming downhill, another one signaling to turn left, a third trying to illegally overtake, and a scooter pulling out from a school gate. That's 4 different people, all about to arrive at the exact same spot at the exact same time. The result? A pretty nasty collision. So who's really to blame here?
And this, right here, gets to the heart of it. This isn't about finding one person to point the finger at. It's all about understanding this dangerous interplay between every single thing that's happening. It's a complex problem, and to really get it, you've got to look at all the moving parts.
Okay, so to see how this system fails, we have to start before anyone even makes a mistake. We need to look at the environment itself, the stage where this whole thing is about to play out. If you look closely at just the road, you can see the danger is kind of baked right in. First, it's a downhill slope, which means cars are naturally going faster, and it's going to take them longer to stop. Second, it's a school or college entrance, a place where you should always expect the unexpected, right? Put those together, and you've got real visibility challenges for everybody. The scene is already primed for risk before a single car even shows up. All right, so we've got our stage set for danger. Now let's start adding the players to the scene one by one. We're going to build this moment piece by piece to see how each action adds another link to this chain of risk. And here's our first link in the chain, Vehicle A. It's just driving along, but because of that downhill slope we talked about, it's carrying more speed. And, this is key, the driver's view of that school gate where the scooter is about to come from is probably limited, so they've got less time to see a problem and less road to react to it. Now let's add Vehicle B. This driver is actually doing everything right. They're signaling for a legal left turn. But here's the thing. That perfectly legal move still changes the system. It slows down, becoming a temporary roadblock, and it forces every other driver to react and adjust. And this is where things get really bad. Vehicle C gets impatient and decides to make an illegal overtake on the left. Now, this isn't just about breaking a rule. This car is moving into a space where literally nobody expects a car to be. It's a huge blind spot created by the turning Vehicle B. This single choice just injects a massive, unpredictable dose of danger into the whole situation. So, we have our 3 cars locked in this dangerous little dance. But there's one more critical player we need to add to the mix, and this is the one with the most to lose. Before we see what happens next, it's really important we understand this term, vulnerable road user. This isn't just safety jargon, it's a super important concept. It's basically anyone who doesn't have a big metal box protecting them. Pedestrians, cyclists, and yep, in our case, a scooter rider. The stakes are about to get so much higher. And here it is, the final piece of the puzzle. The scooter pulls out from the school gate. Now, from the rider's point of view, they probably see Vehicle B slowing down to turn and figure, okay, the coast is clear. They have no idea that Vehicle A is coming down that hill, and they almost certainly can't see the illegally overtaking Vehicle C. Their decision to pull out at this exact moment completes the recipe for disaster. So the environment is set. The players are all in motion. Now let's see what happens when all of these individual risks smash together at a single catastrophic point. This table really sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? Each piece adds its own flavor of risk to the pot. The slope creates the physical challenge. Vehicle A has almost no time to react. Vehicle B's legal turn creates an obstacle. Vehicle C's illegal move adds pure chaos. And the scooter's entry is the final, vulnerable piece. See? No single one of these is the cause. It's the combination of all of them happening at once.
So when you stack all these factors together, at the exact same instant, the outcome becomes pretty much inevitable. The potential for a collision isn't just high. At this point, it's basically 100%. It's a perfect storm on the road.
So what's the big takeaway here? If an accident is really a chain of events, then maybe the most important question isn't who is to blame, it's where could we have broken that chain? And this is the most important lesson. Accidents like this, they aren't just one single point of failure. They're a chain reaction. Think of each action, each condition, as one link. The accident only happens when all of those links connect. But you know what that means? It means there were multiple chances to prevent it.
And that brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Put yourself in this scene. If you're the driver of vehicle C, do you just wait 5 more seconds? If you're the scooter rider, do you take that one extra look? If you're driving vehicle A, do you slow down just a little bit more for that school zone? Any single one of those different choices could have been the one that broke the chain and made sure everyone got home safe. What would your choice have been?